Okay, we're having our own little Labor Day celebration right here on the floor.
Yeah, we currently have our resident grill master, Shawn out on the CBS 8 backlot. Shawn, this is your tradition that you do every year on Labor Day. In fact, any of our holidays. So what are you working on out there for us today?
Well, Heather, you and I are going to make dessert in the second half hour, but let me tell you what the entire menu looks like today. We're doing a grilled Asian kebab, and we're putting it in a nice little slice of romaine with all kinds of little toppings. We've got peanuts, toasted coconut, and this is the Greek salad that we're going to be making. And instead of using mayonnaise, I'm using a little bit of yogurt here. This is going to be really tasty. And then let me show you what we've got for dessert. This is for us, Heather. I've got a pound cake. I've sliced it. We're going to grill that, and then we're going to slice up some beautiful peaches. And I got to tell you, the peaches are looking fantastic. And this Asian marinade that I made, we're using a little bit of sriracha. Boy, this stuff's hard to find. Some fish sauce, and then some coconut milk. That is really good. But let me show you how easy this potato salad is. I've got my yogurt in there. I've got some Dijon mustard and olive oil. I'm going to put that in, and we're going to mix this up using a little bit of a whip here. And then all we're going to do is just fold in our ingredients. And that's, you know, we always say casual elegance. The food's got to be easy to make, because if you spend your whole time in the kitchen, you're not going to be with your guests. So to this, the traditional cucumbers, or make that traditional celery. There's my cucumbers, and I want to point something out that I like to do. For a little color contrast, I leave a little bit of the skin on there. You could use the English or Persian cucumbers or the American ones. We've got the Manzanello tomato, olives. We've got, instead of sliced onions, I've got the white tips of green onions, and then we're going to put some parsley in there, and I'm going to save a little bit for that at the end. And to all this, I'm going to add my potatoes. And these are those cool little potatoes you see at the store, the purple and white ones, and of course the red ones. To this, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of garlic over the top, and then we're going to make sure you get all the garlic in there. And then to this, I'm going to drizzle a little bit of vinegar around the side, a little balsamic vinegar, and then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to fold it all together. Now, the reason we're doing this early is because I want to make sure that my potato salad has a chance to cool. The good thing about this is, because it's yogurt, guy's trying to get away. Because it's yogurt, I don't have to be as cautious as I would with mayonnaise, if you know what I'm talking about there. And so you can see how well this is incorporated. Now, you always want to make sure you taste one of these, because you're going to season this afterwards. So, you know, people use too much salt, and that is just perfect. And then I'm going to use this glass bowl because the sides will let me see those different colored potatoes in there. I'm just going to put this back in there. We're going to take this and we're going to pop it back in the refrigerator. And to this, I'm going to take that last little bit of the parsley, because I like a little color contrast, and put that on top. And just before we serve this, you may recall that we had a nice little elevated garden here from Grangetto's, the folks over there. We've got some nasturtium in there, and just before we serve it, we're going to put the nasturtium on top. So we'll sprinkle the parsley over this. We'll put this back in the employee refrigerator.
Oh, I know where to put it.
So it's going to be gone by the time we ever hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the guard there. So there's kind of the Mediterranean Greek potato salad, and these little tiny potatoes. You could use the larger ones, but I like these small ones because they're a little bit sweeter and they're definitely more tender. So try this at home. All these recipes we're doing are on our website, cbs8.com/grilling. You're going to love the dessert when it comes your way. That's coming up in the second half hour.
Yes.
Looking forward to all of it. Thanks, Shawn.
I know. I drew the short straw today. I have to help Shawn make dessert. This is terrible.
Terrible.
Feel sorry for me, please. And I know whatever he's going to make is going to be good. That's coming up in our second half hour.